Howdy folks, I'm Mama B, and today we're going to talk about pinfeathers. Now these two adorable birds, Toki and Jax, they preen each other, and what they're doing when they're preening is they're picking out any feathers that are problematic or already loose. They're kind of cleaning up their skin and stuff, and one of the things that they do is they find pinfeathers. Now birds can't reach their heads. They can reach all kinds of areas on their body, but they cannot reach their heads. So with Voodoo here, Voodoo is one of the single ladies, and she has no one to help her get the pinfeathers off of her head except for us. Now here's a pinfeather, and you can see it's encased and sharp. So when you go looking for pinfeathers on your birds, now some of them you want to be really careful. They're very, very sensitive. So you just give them little scritches. They love that. And when you find a pinfeather, then you want to just very, very carefully make sure you're in the right position, or they will let you know. But just very carefully, you'll want to just pinch it. Now let's see if we can do this for real. Give them scritches. They'll fluff up. You start finding those pinfeathers pretty quick because they all have them. Then when you find one, then you'll just very carefully pinch it, just enough to pop it, sort of like a water balloon, and the feather itself will fluff right out. You won't even be able to find it, but you'll get just a little debris left over. Sometimes they're a little hesitant because their pinfeathers are so very tender to them. And I just usually try and get my fingernail and just pinch it with between my fingernail and my other finger, or my thumbnail and my other finger. Now if you're uncomfortable with this process, you don't have to do it. But sometimes those pinfeathers can grow out quite long, and it makes them really sensitive to any scratches. Now here's a picture of our pinfeather again. You can see it's quite sharp and thick. Alright. And just like that, you see a little debris, and it's kind of like dandruff, but that feather will be fluffy and not sensitive anymore. And that's how you do it. So if you have birds that have each other like these two little birds do, this process is not necessary. They will find each other's pinfeathers, they'll break them open for each other, and they'll take care of each other. But if you have a single bird and it's starting to get a little prickly around the head and neck area, this is the process that can help with that. Folks, thanks so much for watching our videos and sharing them with your friends. And have a fantastic day.